Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to be here in my new home. Still don't have my music room set up at all, but we'll be getting there at some point. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm just excited to bring it to your attention if you haven't heard about it. There is a new digital EP out. Right now it's digital. From what I understand, there are talks about a physical format coming out in some format in the next who knows how long, but it's an EP by original Beach Boy Al Jardine called Islands in the Sun. This was released a couple months ago, and I've listened to it a few times now. I wanted to give it a solid review, and then my wedding came up and just things got super hectic, so I'm happy to finally bring it to your attention, even if it is a little bit later than I wanted to. So you can check it out. I'm going to have the link below for the link to the playlist with the 4 songs that Al put out on YouTube. And again, just keep in mind that it could be released in a physical format at some point. So the first track, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and say it's fantastic. Al Jardine's voice sounds great. He's one of those few artists from the 60s that has pretty much maintained his vocal ability to their capacity. He sounds just like he did during the Beach Boys heyday, and I'm just very excited to see that he is still giving us a little bit of music, especially now in a world where we don't have Brian Wilson to charm us with his tunes anymore. So thank you for that, Al, and everybody involved. The first track is the title track, Islands in the Sun, very similar to the Kokomo style Beach Boys 80s style. It's got some great vocals from many members of his family, including his son Matt, who has been a longtime Beach Boys collaborator. He toured with them for a while. You see him in some of the TV show cameos the Beach Boys did in the 90s, Full House, Home Improvement, that kind of stuff. And he toured with Al and Brian over the last 10 years or so. So great vocals from Matt, hitting those high classic Beach Boys falsetto notes that we know and love. Again, great mid-tempo song. Sounds like it could have been from any Beach Boys single in the 80s. And he does have a guest spot, some background vocals from Bruce Johnston, obviously another one of the Beach Boy mainstays since 1965. So fantastic tune, just smooth, bongo drums, shakers, just a great kind of 80s Beach Boys sound. The second track is a song that has a few years on it. It's been around for a little bit, just now getting this release. It's called My Plane Leaves Tomorrow, Au Revoir. This is a song that Al had in the vault that he brought out. It has a great co-lead guest vocal from Neil Young. The Neil Young is on here, so it's pretty cool. Again, Neil showing his respect to one of his peers from the 60s. And I think this song does sound like it could have been kind of like a Buffalo Springfield-y kind of song. Similar kind of vibe, in my opinion, to the song Broken Arrow that Neil Young did with Buffalo Springfield. And again, it's got that great kind of Neil Young vocal that we all know. It's so unique. It's a song about, it's kind of a feeling of anti-war, about soldiers getting on planes, leaving their loved ones, leaving girlfriends, etc., family behind, and going to some foreign shore to fight a war that they might not know anything about, which is always unfortunate when that has to happen. So again, very anti-war, very much a 60s kind of song. Could have been a later period Beach Boys song as well. Maybe even a song from like Surf's Up. It could have been on that album. But there's a great little piece at the end where there's a brief snippet of the song Taps, the song that you hear at military funerals. That is actually played by Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea, who's a multi-instrumentalist. So fantastic. A couple of guest spots from Neil Young and Flea on My Plane Leaves Tomorrow. The third track, Highway 101, parentheses, Rosarita Beach, is essentially a reimagining of the Lieber and Stoller tune Smokey Joe's Cafe. And they, the Lieber and Stoller estates gave Al permission to kind of rearrange some of the lyrics on this song. Just a great kind of horn fueled tune, just great saxophone playing by Steve Douglas, one of the members of the Wrecking Crew, who obviously played so much in the Beach Boys history, doing those recordings for Capitol Records. Really, really cool, funky kind of tune. Some really good background vocals, female background vocals that really add to the song, as well as a sound that could have been probably on an album like Holland or Carl and the Passions by the Beach Boys. So again, it fits right into the Beach Boys catalog. So I really enjoyed it. Again, very a nostalgic kind of tune. And then the last song is my favorite. It's called Crumple Car. Just a beautiful acoustic finger-picked tune. It sounds like it's being played on nylon strings, but just a really kind of like lilting little folk tune. Obviously, Al is a big fan of folk music. He brought the song Sloop John B to the Beach Boys during the Pet Sound sessions, which he learned from the Kingston Trio, big group in the folk scene. Just a fantastic vocal by Al, and just matches with the guitar playing. Very simple instrumentation, but it works so well for the song. And so I'm really a big fan of Crumple Car. So that does it for this review of Islands in the Sun. Again, check out the link below. It's going to have the playlist with the 4 tracks on it from Al. And let me know what you think about it. Beach Boys fans, please go check it out. It's fantastic. And let's keep our fingers crossed that we're going to get, a 10-inch single maybe of the 4 tracks, or at least the CD with this stuff on physical format. It would be great to have for the Beach Boys collection. So that does it for me. Let me know what you think. Please check it out. And I appreciate you all giving me well wishes over the last week or so. It's really meant a lot hearing from those of you during that time. So in the meantime, y'all be good. Take care. We will see you on the next one.